World famous. If you arrive in Japan or in the States or in South America, they all know one of the inhabitants of Zundert.
Right.
The main economic source in Zundert is green nursery. We are very famous also because of nursery in the sense of plants. We export trees to all over the world, Great Britain mainly, but also I think to continents like South America, Asia. United States I don't know, but probably it will. So that's our main economy source. On the other side is the location of Zundert is I stop talking a bit now because...
Oh, keep talking.
Keep talking? Okay, alright. So the tension's
Wants
going.
help driving, I guess.
On the other side it's also specific, the location of the municipality. The logistics, especially between Antwerp and Rotterdam, two very big harbors, is leading next to Zundert, but we also have a very important train railway connection between Amsterdam and Brussels, the so-called fast train. And it's a pity that it doesn't stop in Zundert, but it stops very nearby, and that means also opportunities for our place, like for the place in the sense of economy and development. Now we go by the countryside of our municipality. What's the next destination? I'm going to ask. Oh, maybe it's better that I give you the microphone back.
Thank you. Our next destination is actually, we're now from the 3rd Battalion for 15 Regiment going to a location which probably was their first aid station. So the place where they brought all the wounded together. While they were operating along this road, to get into Achmaal, they had of course to make some place where they brought together all the wounded they had. And due to the story we have from one of the local inhabitants there in the farm, he was then a young boy of course, he tells us a little bit the story about it. Therefore, from that we know that a lot of wounded were brought there, and that's why we presume that's the first aid station. Very early morning, someone knocked on the door. Well, all around the farm, sounds of the battle could be heard. This is the story from Jan Gaudry, who lived on this farm here on our left. You can still see some bullet holes on the side of the farm here. If you will look here on the side, you can see some small scars of the fighting. So it took place in this retreated. But one of them stayed behind, a young lad, and he succeeded on his own to hold back the whole company of the Timberwolves because he didn't give up. Only when he was killed he gave up. He kept fighting. He kept fighting till the end. Now you must imagine that the Germans over here was an infantry division that were not the strongest division. But also imagine that some of the sergeants and master sergeants were veterans who had already fought on like Russian front or something like that. So
Bob?
Bob, would you come over here, please?
And I'm honored to offer these flowers to the veterans of the Timberwolves.
Two of you together. Then take a step back.
For liberating our country, but also for the civilians and military of the Dutch and other allied soldiers who have given their lives for our freedom. 1 minute of silence. I know I can't shut the road, but still.
We got all the short guys in the
Including
I'm at 162.
scherpte.
Yeah, I'm at 162.
And after that, we regrettably have to go.
Hier is het.
Okay.
Glenn, you're covering up John.